Hello. Hello, hello. Alright. Today is the 27th of August. Today is Helena's launch day. Happy launch day, my dearest. But in order to properly celebrate, I must complete this artwork. Ah! My fucking arm is already in pain. I just woke up, my dude. Alright. I just fucking woke up and my arm is already in fucking pain. But it is how it is. Alright, so the screens are actually white with a bluish border, correct? That is mainly the color schematic. Shouldn't be too difficult to work out. I just need to... Okay. I just need to do it. So I do this, and then what? I guess I have to clean the corners so that they're actually sharp, right? I swear, why does my arm have to suck ass? Why does my entire body have to suck ass? I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break from drawing after this. I didn't want to have to because I actually want to do things, but my body hurts. Silk Song's coming out next week. A week from now, actually. I know I'm gonna be playing it. It's just a matter of like, will I continue to draw in this time period? I don't know. I don't know. Ariko has 15k followers on Twitter now. It's good shit. Well deserved. Best English speaking Author artist at the moment, I think. At least EN community English speaking. Like, I'm sure there's ones that speak English that I could say are probably better. But at the same time, like, who actually draws Author in this day and age? Fucking nobody. I'm wondering if this is a method, because I can do like that and get some kind of screen effects. And we just clean it with the pen afterwards. I feel like we should be using like a ruler or something. If anything, I shouldn't be trying to do this curve manually. I should be doing a flat set of screen effects and then curving it with like a transform tool. What do you think? Ow. What I think is my arm is in pain. I'll keep hold on this just in case, but I wonder. Shut up! The keybinds piss me off. I always hit the wrong fucking keys. But they're like just... Okay, so if we were to do this, then we gain access to using just rectangles. Basically, correct. I can do this. Oh my god. Do this. The screens are more wide than they are tall in general, correct? So if there's any cuts through it, I have to do that manually later. I made these, I suppose. Let's go to this. That's one side of. Right. I guess I'll do that. Yeah, this is easier. I think this is much easier than what I was trying to do. Just be smart about how you work on these things. Okay, I'm doing this, cutting this, and then cutting this. There we go. I think this is okay. My God. Okay, so here we have the version that I must modify. Okay, if I go here, I tilt it. Maybe I just. Do I just modify all of them at once? So this is something that new Clip Studio Paint version has, moving multiple control points at the same time. You cannot do that in this version. They want you to pay for that fucking feature, bro. It's a nice feature and all, but okay, well, I'm gonna have to increase the number of control points, and we're gonna have to deal with this. We're just gonna have to do it manually. Mm. Oh boy, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I kind of understand what I might need to do, but it's having to control every single point manually as I fucking move this around is a huge pain in the ass. I think this is still probably easier than drawing it out manually, though. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, sunk cost fallacy. Copium. Mm. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off! What if I just used Liquify? Would that be easier to work with than this mesh transform? It might be. Okay, well, let's see. What does it look like? Okay, that sucks. That's fucking dog shit. What if I just... So if I take this, right, liquefy... Oh, this is as big as I can make it. Um, what about this? No. Wait, do I just... Maybe I can just hit expand. Like, no, not expand. How about... Hmm. Maybe we do one piece at a time. Maybe I do this first and then I liquefy it. Hmm. You think I'm ever drawing Uma Musume again? Maybe not. I might be done with that fucking shit, bro. I didn't think this part would be that hard to do, actually, the screens. I thought this part would, like, I didn't think it would necessarily be the easiest thing in the world, but I thought it would be, like, I just figure some way out to do it, or draw it manually, but I don't want to do either of those things right now. Fuck me, bro. Dog shit. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay. How about... How about this? We have to make a layer that is intended to be a reference for the curvature of this thing. And I can use this thing. Oh no. Wait, what? Can I not do an ellipse that's not filled in? Really? I can't do that. Interesting. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Adjust angle after fix. Oh, what? It just automatically is that. Okay, So what I was thinking, right? I guess some kind of ellipse first. And honestly, like, maybe our sketch is off anyways. Curvature ref layer. So now that I have this, I place it, and then I move it down, and I move it another set down. And basically what you can see, right? This is a grid. Now that I have this, I guess I can also use forms for this round corner. And then I just grid the verticals. Oops. Oh, I went this thing. Did we do that perfectly? Like, I'm talking this grid should be centered on Helena. It's pretty damn close, actually, yeah. I would say, oops, whole grid, there we go. Right? And then, I don't know, we can hide the second half because we're only growing screens on the top anyways. There you go, right? That's our grid. And now using this, oh my god. I will still have to manually fill it in, right? But now I have a grid to follow as I do it. I don't think there are curved rulers, aren't there? Why didn't I just use curved rulers? Can I turn vectors into rulers by chance? Uh, oh my god, I'm a bit stupid. Okay. And then we have like I mean, I don't know how much this is really gonna help, to be frank with you. Because is there not okay, wait. Is there not a way to make a curve perspective ruler type thing, perchance? What is this? No, I can't do curves. It just goes in a straight line. Eh? Is there, unless I am... Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, 1 second. I don't understand how the ruler itself works. Okay, I have no clue how this works. It's clearly snapping lines to something, but what? I don't understand. Also, it's hot. I need my fan. This place is hell. And it's supposed to be cooler today. It was like 70 degrees just a moment ago. Still is outside. Oh, there's a school shooting. Brother. This place is fucked, man. What is this? I don't understand. Okay, if it works the way I think it does, this lets me, yeah, it makes, right. It lets me make that. Can I use this to my advantage in any way at all? I understand how the curve ruler thingy works now. I just don't see how this is helpful. Hmm. Like, when would you use that? I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I just need to do it. And who gives a shit if it's clean or not, or if it's like correct or not? Just do it. The sketch looks acceptable enough almost. We just basically need to do what the sketch was, but cleaner. Yeah, forget it. I'm wasting too much time on something that is inconsequential overall. I'm completing the piece is the bigger prio, and I'm not doing that at the moment. But, and then we have that. No one is not my manager, but somebody on our working with us who was messaging me on Slack. I saw on my phone, but I took the day off. I'll take the day off. I'm not coming in today. I'm not looking at my Slack. I took the day off. They should find out about now anyways, because there's a sync up, the daily bullshit sync up meeting that I am not attending because I'm not in office. Alright, yeah, we'll just do this, honestly. Like, oop. Mm. Okay, here we go. So it's gonna have to be a eyeball it and hope type shit. Oh my god, fuck you. Steven is practicing Hollow Knight bosses now, at least. He's going for all Radiants, I guess. He has not even completed the bottom row, so lol. He's not anywhere close. All the very hardest ones. He had a lot of trouble doing fucking Sisters of Battle. Sure, it's not the easiest fight in the game, but it certainly isn't like crazy hard to Radiant, because it is just consistent, like, dodge this pattern, dodge this pattern, you know. Like, there's not a lot of, like, RNG bullshit that can happen. The most bullshit thing is that they sometimes can just spawn on you, but you can circumvent that by not standing at the sides, basically. That's the only way. That is bullshit. I'm not going to deny it, but I mean, it is what it is. The game generally doesn't do it. It's already, like, okay, I suppose. Right, it doesn't need to be precise, because honestly, one sec. The edge, okay, you know what? This is extremely stupid. I'm just gonna blur the edge. I think the edge is blurred anyways, right? It's a screen. It's not a solid object though. Okay, this part is what's pissing me off, because this is not parallel. What the fuck? That counted as one action. I accidentally hit erase key. I hate the fucking erase key on the pen. I never need it. It's so awkward to hit when you want it, but you just accidentally press it sometimes. I just fucking don't use it. But apparently, so I pressed Control Z after I did that, and it was one action. It just undid both. Is that really how it works? Am I tripping? Can I chain actions? Like, no. Wait, what? If I press the erase hotkey on the keyboard, it doesn't switch. 1 second. Okay, now I have to intentionally press this fuck-ass key. Huh! It does count as one action. Wait. Where's like the history? Where's the history thing? What does that appear as in the history? Is there... View... Because usually... I guess I'm... History. Wait. Huh? It doesn't mark the eraser, but if I use eraser, yeah, it does appear. Weird. Lol. Alright, well, I don't actually want history. Go away. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Why didn't I just take the thing and just clean it up? I don't know, bro. Don't ask. One thing I said Zach was an early game when he was playing Hollow Knight and fighting Moloch. I think I already mentioned this on stream yesterday after the fact, but I might have been a mistake in some sense. Like, I might have kind of accidentally revealed just how much shit he hasn't done or seen yet. He hasn't been to a lot of major areas, obviously, right? He has no nail upgrades, or if he has any, he has one. I think he might have one. I don't remember. He's obviously able to go to the nailsmith, but I don't know if he. I don't remember if he did, to be honest. Did he have a pale ore anywhere? It's like a. I don't even know. There's no rhyme or reason to these screens. I have just placed them in some kind of like eternal purgatory. Oh no. Fine. If I combine 90% twice, does that give me 100% or does it give me 99%? Like, because obviously you can't go over 100% when it comes to some of these things, like opacity, right? It's 100% or not 100% opaque. There's no layer math as far as I'm aware, as in like you can't have like negative opacity as well, and then are layer masks not basically negative opacity? That is basically what it is, isn't it? That's clean enough for my purposes. I don't need it to be perfect, bro. Okay. I'll make some like adjustments with the fucking liquify tool as well. But this should be good enough for my purposes, generally speaking. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright. Good. Okay, back to work. It's just, sometimes you just get a little break, man. Just like a little breather. I wonder if Vane will retweet mine. He retweeted Ariko's, but Ariko's is good, so you know. Is Vane gonna draw a fucking Helena birthday piece? I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm nobody. I'm nothing. Why do I even try? What else can I do? Give up? That ain't an option for me. Sunk cost. Bitch. Sunk cost is a bitch. For real. I wonder if Steven thinks like, oh, he's playing Helena on a keyboard, so it's harder. I think it's a lot easier, to be frank with you. Precision movement is kind of better on a keyboard. Like, for games that have some level of like drift and flow, I can see a controller feeling more just comfy. But when you need to like press and then like when you stop pressing it, it actually like registers. I think a keyboard is just, superior because there is no ambiguity on like dead zones and shit like that with a controller. It's just on or off. Especially my keyboard's really sensitive. I barely have to press a key and it'll activate, so it's like pretty clear. You just touch it or you don't touch it and it's on or off. You don't have to like think, oh, should I like especially with diagonal movements. That's the main thing that I don't like on a controller because sometimes you have to go straight to diagonal back to straight really fast and like that's just not comfy to do on a controller. When there's like it's only comfy if the game is like analog, not digital. Ow. In terms of its movement system, Hollow Knight is like you move up, down, or diagonal. It's like 8 directions you can move pretty much, right? Like that sort of deal. Whereas you can't like move at like a weird angle or something. Not really. At least not you can't there's not even acceleration. That's the other thing. So there's no like need to have like precision, like I can walk slower if I press the or move the joystick once. You don't need anything like that because you can't, right? There's just no need for the functionality of a controller, and like honestly, the ergonomics of a keyboard are fine. When you put together you have to. Okay, I think the default keybinds are kind of stupid. I think my keybinds are like pretty much optimal, personally. But everyone's got their own preference. Either way, I still think my keybinds are really good, and everyone should use them. Like, Hollow Knight is the game that gave me false confidence into thinking that I could figure out a good set of keybinds for any keyboard, like any game, instead of using controllers. I failed on Ori Will of the Wisps. The first Ori game was fine, but Will of the Wisps has a lot more buttons. and I just couldn't figure out any good keyboard combo because I guess like the thing about controller that would be nice in that game is that there are buttons on the right and the left, right? You still want the ability to like move your cursor freely like you would with a mouse, but a mouse only has like 3 buttons as opposed to a controller which can have like the 4 face buttons plus R and like other shit on the right side. Just there's more options to put buttons on the right side with a controller that mouse kinda doesn't really get unless you have mouse with buttons. I don't. And so yeah, I struggled with the keybinds. I figured something out that basically there's 2 modes. There's the 360 mode where I have to use the mouse, and then there's the keyboard only mode, like more like Hollow Knight, and yeah, I had both of those active. One of them was like essentially combat mode. You basically never need to use certain abilities in combat from my experience. Now, I didn't finish the game, so I don't actually know how it goes in the long run, but it had the ability to do most things. When you were doing like 360 keyboard mouse mode, you didn't have an easy access to the third attack button, but you could do it. So if it was just like an ability that you only needed for like one gimmick and you could just ignore it for the rest of it, then you could still bind it there, right? Is this good enough? This is good enough, brother. Don't fucking stress about it. Alright, is there anything else? I think I might add a small one here. Where do you want to go for lunch, Helena? Yeah, I think I might add a small one right about here. I was able to also figure out like a keybind setup for Tunic. It was kind of funny. I used the numpad to bind like 1, 2, 3 on the numpad to bind my main attack keys or item keys. And then I used numpad plus, I think. Or no, I used 4, 5, 6, and then I used numpad plus as the shield button. So it was just all your main 4 fingers. And then I think I use, yeah, I mean, arrow keys are the targeting options. So use your thumb to control targeting. That one was a little scuffed, but I almost never did it. WASD for movement, space to dodge, shift to... Did shift do anything? I don't remember. I don't think shift did anything, actually. But yeah, I mean, that worked. It worked. On Hollow Knight, I used... So I don't like having shift, or I mean, jump bound to like spacebar. Because I kind of, you know, like if you play piano, you know how to do like trills, right? Typically you do it with like your 1, 2 finger, your pointer, and your middle, right? Those 2 fingers. Thumb is 1. It's 2, 3, isn't it? Either way. I don't remember music notation anymore, but yeah, you do it with those fingers. So when you want to press 2 keys like in quick succession, that kind of thing, that's pretty much like a trill, right? I wanted the keys to be next to each other. You can trill with like your thumb. It's not comfy. Thumb pointer, it's not comfy though. You don't really want to trill with anything besides your strongest fingers typically, and well, agile and strong. Thumb is one of your stronger ones, sure. But it's not as agile feeling. Okay, so we have that. Now what? Now what? We need... I don't know if we need to blur this because it's already kind of got that blur texture thanks to the brush I was using. But this... this is where we're at next. So we do this. We have to pick out a relatively blue satch color like this, right? Then we blur it. Like so. Right? Yeah. Oh, one sec. So, yeah. I forgot I could do some cuts. What the fuck? I made it that much bigger. Okay, whatever. Yeah, the cuts are always in the same direction, so we're just going to do that. Even the ones on this side are going to be cut in the same way, I think. Right? Now we have the cuts approximately placed. I can dupe it again. Then we fill it, that. Then we Gaussian blur 12. Then we do merge, dupe, merge. That gives us our effect that we want. Right. Looks fine. Alright, now we do that. Hmm. But Trump is fucking terrified of dying, man. He's like, oh, I just hope I go to heaven. Yeah? You think? You think, bro? Brother thinks he's going to heaven. Hey, I ain't the one that wishes hell upon my enemies. I don't believe in that. Y'all are the ones who do that to yourself. Like, I swear, this is so stupid. Okay, well. Oh, I think I understand now. It's not that we... Yeah, we do like that. It does transcend multiple screens like so. And then this side's is on the top edge or some shit, I don't know. Gah! There's something else that I have to... So this is something else I do have to pay a little bit of attention to. For some of these, there's like an obvious green cross moment, and we have to actually outline that too. Men who think they have nothing left to live for. A disgruntled generation of men. Also, it's actually not one way, but it's supposed to be both ways. It's fine. We're doing fine. No, we're doing fine. This is taking so long. I probably won't be able to add too much extra. I'll just finish this render the water in for noise and like effects, then we'll just call it. You know, I don't want to do that. This thing right here. It doesn't line up. I'm gonna ignore that one. That clipping I don't care about. This one lights up, so it's okay. Oh my god. Okay. Those are all the crossings that I have incorporated. And now, you know, the screens are okay. Let's see. I'm gonna make the screen hard light so that they're like transparent. And maybe tone it to 95 degrees or some shit. I don't know. They are transparent, right? I guess we don't really have a point of reference in the official arts. It's fine. Alright, before I do anything else, general effects, particles above. Right, so this is a through layer. Do I have all my triangles or some shit? Triangles, solid. This will be a glow dodge layer. And tone it to like 30%, sure. The size of the Can I modify this? Yeah, I can. 16. Maybe bigger than that. Make it like 36, I guess. I feel like, okay, actually, the particle size should have more variation. Random. Okay, let's make the minimum value like 45. There should be a bit more size variation for this. And then make this 50 base then, because we have, maybe the minimum value should be even smaller. Uh, this is from Helena Meta, correct? Because her whole ordeal is that she has like a dispersing chunks of triangular. Okay, I'm gonna make this bigger. Or just a few small. No, that's fine. These triangles do not have a frayed edge, but they do have textures onto them. We don't need that. Our drawing is smooth. We don't have textures on anything. Okay, I think we get. It's time to get to the water, right? Water time. So this is Lena Gray test sketch copier. What we need right now is a grad group first. Grad gen. The water looks deep when I don't have the shadow, because I guess that like makes sense, right? Hmm. The water should be deep. It'll look deeper if I just made the entire thing dark. Oh, I wonder. I'm not going to be copying the Shimikaze for the watercolor stuff because, well, my style is different, I guess. I don't know how else to like justify it. It's just different styles. The grad is, I think, around significant bodies. Hmm. Or maybe just corner it. Just do a vignette. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I think we're doing a vignette. This compo that makes the middle. There was one thing. One second. One second. This is a vein idea that I really liked back in the day. Oops, where's it? Vein. Did he put it in here? Yeah, he did. Lol. There's Lude's. Helena's boobs are just hanging out. Basically. Ow, my fucking shoulder hurts. Basically. Radial. The radar. Right. Vane's old style was so distinct. I mean, his new style is actually still pretty different from most of the stuff you see, but something about his old style I did really like back in the day, too. I wonder. To some degree, I feel like his new style has become closer to like the more generic, like semi-realism rendering. Because his old style was not that at all. Okay. I don't think I can incorporate the thing because it's not a circular image. But I just wanted to check. So let's see, grad light. That could be a piece of its own. Oh, wait. This is depth water. There's water effects, yeah? No, I think we like having it one of the more saturated ends of the water beam. The biggest indicator of my art not really being anything good at all isn't the like count, it's the fact that no other artists really ever interact with it. No artists are like, oh wow, that's pretty, oh that looks good. Nobody. That's the real kicker. Like, I don't really care about the like count type shit, but nobody. Like, Coco over here has an art style so recognizable that brother can delete his account and come up come back, and some random motherfucker will be like, "Oh my god, I found you again." That's the kind of shit that he's got. So I don't like, to me, that was worth so much more than anything, especially since, like, yeah, he deletes his accounts, so his follower count's always going to be low because he doesn't want that, I guess. But the fact that his art style and just like that is so iconic and recognizable enough that in spite of being a relatively small account, people find it and are like, "Yo, I know this." That's so impressive to me. That's so demon. No, I don't think my art means anything to anybody. It's only because I draw Helena. If I didn't draw Helena, no one would give a shit. I'm fairly confident about that. Like, I have little anecdotes to support this claim, other than the fact that most of the time my most well-performing art is actually not Helena. It's just the more popular thing that I choose to draw. Which goes to show that it's like, I guess Helena, you could, to some degree, you could argue that like drawing Helena might be holding me back from getting more likes, but I don't care about getting likes. I want my art to be recognized as it is, and so be it. Who cares? You shouldn't care what character I draw if it were actually worth anything to you. Like, I should be allowed to just draw Helena and people would still, like, appreciate it if the art was good, but I just don't think it is, and that's why. This is all that that's what I have to, like, my circular reasoning, I suppose, to say that, yeah, no, people don't give a shit about my art. And they're not obligated to, obviously. Like, obviously, I have to make it worth their time, but I'm trying, and I just haven't succeeded, I suppose, in all these years. It's It doesn't help that my arm is always in pain now when I draw. I swear to God. I don't think these ripples were good. I don't think they're good. I need references. Somebody give me water. Maybe I just draw reflections. Maybe I don't draw ripples. Maybe I make the water calm and smooth. Yeah, maybe. That's ripples. I don't need those right now. Did I have any other water type reference images? It's gotta be pretty bright. There's probably a bunch of water in here. These are side angles, not top down. There's almost never top down water views, to be fair. Hmm. 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 Okay, what about you? Did I have any top down? No, I didn't. I barely pulled any references for this image, actually. I mostly was just looking on Helena's. I think this... Don't need that. What do I need? Do we want this Lena Gray type shit? This makes the water look a lot shallower. Northern Lions still playing Uma Musume. That's really funny though. He actually loves the game, bro. And he was so like averse to trying it at first because it was anime girls and shit like that. I get it. He's a pretty normie guy. He's a dad. He has a family and all that. He's not normie, but he's a lot less like weeb degenerate than like most all of us. He's not weeb degenerate actually at all. He just plays games. Where do you want to get lunch? I can go anywhere, but if I wasn't strapped for time, I would have thought about going to like Seattle, to be honest. But we can't actually go anywhere special right now. Sorry, I'll make it up to you in the weekend or something. How about it? I mean, alternatively, if we don't care right now, if you're okay with it, I'll just eat lunch here. Like, in my apartment. I have food. I have leftovers, I mean, yeah. Where is the official art? That's so demon. That's gotta be demon. That's so demon. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Sure. For now, this is acceptable. I don't know. Uh, don't need that. Doesn't make a difference. Okay. I draw this and it's still empty. This entire piece is empty. Okay. Here we are. What do we do now? What do we do now? Have I drawn any water that could be used as a reference in this scenario? No, I don't draw water like head on like this very often, if ever. To be fair, there's I was thinking about the wet oath outfit one, right? I put some little sparkles in the water. I might do that. Sparkles. Oh, are these sparkles? These sparkles are. I think they are just this droplet pen. But with like real ass colors, not like. It might have been on hard light. Very well could have been on hard light. I think that makes the most sense. Right. Okay. That. Particle size might have been a little bit smaller. I'm not really sure. Actually, no, probably not. Let's make them 30, because we are going to blur them afterwards. That's the thing. Less particles away from Helena, more particles directly around her. That's... Helena herself is very sparkly. Are you sure we used hard light and not like glow dodge and then like toned it down or something? No, hard light makes sense. I just need to make it brighter. This is probably okay, honestly. Right. And then we blur Gaussian blur 12. I think we usually do that. That's too much. Maybe 9. You could also do two separate sets of these sparkles. The water here. Okay, wait. Before I go any farther, what if I do this? What if I do this? It's like a little bit fucked up, I think, but what if I do this? And just start like painting over some, I'm gonna do this. Okay. I've been playing Uma Musume for over 60 days. I should quit. Quit while I'm ahead. And I haven't wasted too much of my life on that game. Do I need to do anything? I'm actually like unsure how the fuck I did what I did back in the day. I'm looking at these and like, bruh. Ow. This is not good. You don't know that. Don't want that. I'm wondering if these ripples should instead be one of the blending type layers. Like maybe glow dodge 70 is better than just normal or something, you know? Hmm. I'm trying to think if I should change the line colors or not. The white is distracting. Because, yeah, these screens are too bright. Wait a minute. Right, they can actually be like this and it should still work, honestly. Yeah, let me test throwing some gradient maps onto this. This box sticks out too much. Um, hmm. How are we feeling right now? How do we feeling right now? Not great. Not great. This drawing is so dog shit. Do I just throw flower petals on the ground or some shit, you know? I just throw white dust in the air. What do I do? Can I just like give up? Do I throw flower petals around for no fucking reason? Simply not worth anything. This drawing. Okay. I don't know yet, but give me a minute. Helena is here, right? What? Oh my god. Wait, why are the large rigs here? The only large rig that's even above Helena. I guess, yeah, just barely. Okay, what if I do this? Where's my RGB noise? Glaze. Oh yeah, this thing. Wait a minute. So the technique with this was to use it as a sort of a form of background noise, correct? This can be used as noise. Rotate it a little bit. Right. We can use this as noise. I did use this as noise actually. Not in like a normal. I use this in the Tachyon piece. Right. So if I tone the size of the fucking tile really, really small. It's too repetitive. Where is RGB noise? Overlay. Because this just makes the thing really, really fucking like buzz. Buzz off type shit. So this isn't the noise that the Shimakaze uses, I don't think. They might use like a weird combination of like Perlin and stuff. Where is it? Oh, wait, it might be. It might be. When you rotate it, it gives it a sort of weird texture. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't typically like adding noise to my pieces because I don't think it actually adds anything valuable. Like, I look at this and it's not like, I don't feel like it really added anything to me, you know? I don't typically like that. What's this? Oh yeah. Whatever. That's not right. Oh my god, just doing a fucking texture. Why are these all shit? Why are these all dog shit, bro? These textures all look ugly as hell. No wonder I never use any of them. Also, her eyes are a bit red, don't you think? Might have gone a little overboard on that. Let's say we don't care and keep the noise as it is, sure. Now what? Doesn't feel like I'm done. I don't know what to do. I never know what to do. I don't know. These don't have to be 100% consistent. What I'm talking about. Make them less visible down here, especially if they're thick lines. Is he done? Warburg did a Helena drawing. What am I doing? What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? Do I want the noise or not? Do I want the noise or not? Like, I don't feel like it really adds anything to the piece. Especially not the RGB noise. We're getting rid of that one. Oil paint. What about it? I'm gonna do it. Alright, overlay. And for this is, I think I used this gradient map for the aquarium piece, if I had to guess. Yeah, I think a gradient map is good to add here, at least. It helps unify the colors a bit more. Oh yeah, overall. You know what? Oops. Final Fantasy X, yeah, indeed. New correction. Alright. Brightness and hue, saturation, luminosity. We created the layers and now we set them. Contrast up. No. We actually don't want that. Okay, go to hell. Saturation, luminosity. There's some world with this looks normal to people. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's really bright. This does expose the fact that most of the colors are very consistent throughout this piece. Got like max saturation, right? And they mostly look like the same colors, you know. Ooh, that's funny. Somebody's art style uses this kind of color. Hmm. Luminosity. I don't know. I don't think I want either of these. The gradient map did stuff that I'm okay with. Now what? Now what? Now what? I was thinking, do I put the text like launch day or whatever at the top? This is the blue rec oversides. So what should I make it more blue or something? Maybe. What's the official look like? Am I blind or did I close the window? Where is it? Oh no, it's here. So the official undo zoom out. Right. I don't like that. But what if I make it like purple? I don't like that either. No, I don't think I like that. So this makes it more blue. Do you feel anything about it? Like, not blending as well. I think it's fine. I think the background is too similar to her hair color, or her hair color is too similar to the background one way or another. We can change that. Well, what's the color of the water? Because if I make it like brighter, like this, that'll make it different, yeah. Like that. I don't want to just saturate it though. Ooh, that looks scary. Source code missing. What if I just make it like white? That looks kind of interesting. I don't know if I like it, but it looks interesting actually. It does look interesting. Maybe we should keep her hair on the... Okay, first off, this thing. Um, okay. Base, red, rec. And basically what I just want to do here is something like this, you know? Brr. Brr. Alright. Where is the light? Okay. Maybe the skin itself just needs to be more pink. Yeah, I could see that. That's fine. Yeah, I accept that change. Git push. Git push. Could you imagine the fucking version control for... I mean, all you'd have to do is set up a GitHub repository and then just push the clip file every time you save it. Or commit it, I guess, but yeah. Why not do that? Is there a limit to how many GitHubs you can make? You can use GitHub as like a backup for files if there isn't, right? Because like they don't actually limit. There probably is a size limit to the files. These clip files get pretty big, so I'd imagine it won't let you just do it forever. Like there's no way the GitHub lets you basically just store files for free. They wouldn't do that. And these files they contain a lot of characters. If you convert them like text or whatever, they can contain a lot of characters that are like nonsensical. GitHub would probably fucking explode trying to version control that shit. Cause yeah, no, I don't think so. Did people actually dislike Opera O? Oh, the people in the Ozerlane Artist Lounge are fighting, lol. This fucking drawing is too cluttered while also having no substance. How do I even manage this? Okay, 1 minute. How do I manage that? God. Noise over anything. Okay, okay. I always used to like to do this, right? Basically, I would just take something, take thin gouache, set it to lower density, and I would just press. I'd just press into it and create little bits of texture this way. It doesn't add much, it's very non-intrusive overall, but it adds a little bit of noise that you wouldn't have otherwise. that is also controlled. I think I'm also going to desaturate the water in spots. That's terrible. I don't know, maybe not. I had a... Maybe I modify the color of this gradient general. Oh, whoops. That's not the right one. Doesn't do anything for me. Okay, back to you. So maybe this wasn't the right exact implementation, but it had the right idea going. You know, maybe. I don't hate the part above, like above her head over there. I don't hate that. Oh yeah, I use this brush. this shit looks so weird. Okay. Something off about this gold piece, maybe. Alright, those ripples, give me back to those. So this is the thing that I'm unsure about right now. What color is this? It's that. What if I were to make it like green instead? That does nothing. Where's the sparkles? Okay. These ones will be brighter, but there will be less of them, I think. How about that? A lot less of them. It'll be smaller. Since we're blurring it, this isn't indicative yet. I'll put them like around up here, where there is like a lack of noisy shit. And density bear. The SG crystals are really tiny this time. Blur. Oops. Blur, Gaussian blur 9. Okay. Lash, brow, lash, fill. Fuck. I'm like, yeah. Okay, I'm actually thinking about changing the line colors now, but I don't know. I look at it close up and it feels fine. I look at it far away and it feels fine. I'm not convinced I need to. I'm not sure. Should I? Should I? Maybe. There's like an emptiness here. What can I put there? I think I actually might just throw white petals onto the water. How do I do that? Give me a minute. Do I use... Where are we at? This will be on So I guess it should be around here. Maybe in large rigs we can put it here. White petals. If I can figure it out, right? So the point is that they, maybe they're not white, but like somewhere like here. Maybe I don't do petals at all. Maybe I just put white blobs. I don't know. Like it's just extra, a little bit of extra noise, but I think it adds stuff. It adds something to the drawing. I'll keep it. They're not petals, they're just light. How about that? Okay, now I'm still debating on if I want to put water or not. Cause we like seeing wet girls, right? That's great. We always love wet girls. If I do it, it'll be up here. Suppose we can get rid of that line. Yeah, that's fair. We didn't ever do skin speckers, did we, huh? Do we need to? Do we care? I say no, this keeps the skin look soft, right? Hmm. Yeah, let's do the waters. Let's attempt it. Through. So this, and there's two layers. This one is a glow dodge, and then this is the... I'm going fucking insane, bro. So we use this Like something like this. Something like this. I don't even know. Where would I put wetness? I guess we could put it here. Don't don't think we need to put any there, honestly. Actually, it makes sense for there to be some wetness here because of her lifted arm means it was in the water, and then she lifted it up, so it makes sense for it to actually have some here. Oh, whoops. Ah! Whoops. Wait a second. Where's the skin tone? I might just call it here. I don't really have all that much left to do. I don't need to change the line colors, man. That's not necessary. Is there any, okay, so is there any objects I can add that aren't terribly hard to do? That would also add any kind of like, I really do want to, thinking about adding something to the top, at least one thing that's like half off screen on the top, because I feel like we have that on the bottom twice. So we should have something up there, but what? What could that be? Helena. We also didn't ever draw the anchor in. That's fine. She doesn't need it. The water is shallow. Why don't we draw the anchor in, actually? She literally has it as a part of her outfit and everything, doesn't she? Okay, fine. Anchor. Sure. I'll draw it in. Yeah, the anchor has like this is what it looks like. It's kind of weird. That's not that weird, but yeah, they got it. See, I can raw dog little objects. How did Ariko incorporate the anchor? Oh, it's just directly attached to her. Because, like, you know, anchors are supposed to be cast into the water to actually have any real effect, right? Okay, as far as this part is concerned, yeah, that's fine. Hmm. Oh, I see. Uh, sorry. That part right there can be red. Christianity gotta be like bottom 10 religions. I mean, the more successful it is, the worse it is, I'm pretty sure. Underwater is, yeah, that's what it is. This is obviously gonna be underwater. This is this shade that is covering it that it shouldn't be right now. If you don't mind, we can just get lunch here. I can just eat leftovers. What do you think? um, I mean, do you want to go anywhere today? There's not much around here, is there? Huh? Sorry, girl. Sorry, Helena. Actually, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like pointed inwards, so you really shouldn't be getting any shadows. Do I even want that addition? It feels like I didn't need to add that, and I now have fucked it up. I'm still debating on the line colors. I don't think I need it, but So where is the purple hair again? Yeah, the purple. To be fair, I think this belongs here. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm gonna fucking die. Okay. I failed. But hey, I tried. Okay. So this is my signature name. Do I put it down here? Or do I put it on like hip or something? Do I put it on her like armpit? I might put it like right. I might put it, yeah, like with the water ripples. In fact, I'm not. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put it somewhere like here, below her arms, maybe like right here. No. I don't know about this. I don't know. How am I writing this? Do we call it launch day or birthday? So, this looks like shit. This looks like shit, bro. Why is my handwriting so ass? Huh. My handwriting is so fucking dog shit. Maybe it's the brush that I need to also fix. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, hmm. Is this good enough? Clean enough? Okay, where's the date? 08. Where do we put the date? Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, this is fine. Okay, we have our Siggy, we have our Wordle. Alright, I'm going to save a version and we'll see if I like it after I get lunch, maybe. I don't know. So we have 06. Okay, and then we get a version that we get rid of that in a minute. Oh boy. Crash. Yeah, I may save this again actually. Just because I didn't hide the frame, so there's like a non-zero chance that there's like a pixel of the frame in the picture that we don't want. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh wait. That's funny. Okay. Oh my god, this image is 20 megabytes. It's the noise. It's the noise. Holy fuck. Ah shit. Okay, riot time. It is time for a riot compression. Oh boy. I guess I have to do both, but let's see. No, we do not resize it. We just drop the quality into a JPEG and then compress it until it's okay. 99% is not good enough, so let's go to 98%. Go. Go, my riot's compression. Gah! Okay, 98% is good enough. In 1 minute. You know what? No, we're not resizing it. This should also be good. Alright. Maybe the noise was a mistake. Let's see. If I were to say get rid of the noise, does it even change the impression of the image? Right? The general impression looks almost identical. I feel it's just like a slight tonal shift. If you look closely, then you'll notice, but it's so fucking minor. Is it worth? Is it worth like blowing up the file size for this bit of noise, or do I just don't? Do I just keep it smooth? It's weird. I don't know, bro. This image is also just really big, but let me see how it looks on my phone just to have that like screen contrast check or whatever the hell, because I don't know. This image sucks. This image is fucking dog shit, bro. Alright, well, I'm done. I don't think I'm gonna improve this. Because I am just that shit at art, man. I don't think this is getting any better. So, I think we might as well just call it here. I'm still debating on the noise, because I really generally don't like the noise. Oh, yeah! Almost dropped my phone. Okay. I'm gonna save a version without the noise as well, just to see how much does the fucking noise, like, blow up the file size. I actually gotta know. Okay, so if I do this, hide the frame. And now we can save dupe as a PNG. 6 noiseless. And then, oops, I saved that as the wrong one. This is what I should be saving. Okay. Yes, replace that. And then we can go back and put the words back. PNG. This. Okay. Save it without noise, and the file size is, it's like 10, 11. It is basically almost doubling. It's like a 80% increase. Hmm. Hmm. The noise does nothing for us at a distance. It only adds texture when you look close. I have a very hard time rationalizing that noise is actually needed or acceptable in this case. Maybe. Okay, it's funny because compression artifacts can also add noise, right? But compression is expected to decrease the file size. This noise that I am adding is like doubling the file size. So it's not compression, right? It's like fucking with compression, if anything. That's what it's doing. It is like modifying every other color to be like a different, so they don't have any real way to like efficiently compress the image, I guess. I don't know. Do we need to do any more? Is her face good? Do we need to add more anything, or are we fine here? I think it's fine. I don't think it necessarily helps to add more, right? I don't think so. We don't need specs because we are not doing that. Her SG crystals are really tiny. They're usually not that small. I don't know what I did here. I'm not fixing it. How do we feel? Ow! How do we feel about this? Looking at it from a distance, it looks pretty. It's not terrible. I just don't know. It's not that good. It's nothing special. That's all of my drawings. I fucking hate my drawings. My drawings are shit. But my arm hurts. My shoulder hurts. I'm gonna take a break. Okay, I'm gonna probably go get lunch now. If I come back and I feel like it's okay, we'll post it. Otherwise, I don't know. I kill myself or some shit. Do I go out for lunch or not? I will go out so that I can buy a cake. So the matter of question is just, do I get lunch right now outside as well? Like I can go out, eat somewhere for lunch, come back, and on the way go to H Mart, grab a cake from Tous les Jours or some shit. Or we could even go to Safeway. I don't know. It doesn't matter, right? As long as we get something, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. I swear to God. Is it good? Is this good? Is this good? I'm gonna punch myself. I don't feel like the anchor really adds anything. Nah, it's fine. We keep it. This composition's kind of weird. There's nothing at the top. Hmm. It's fine. I think it's fine. Alright, I'll be ending the stream now. I don't know. If I do make changes, there won't be anything significant, probably. So, it's basically good at this point. Alright. I mean, as usual, it was aight. Streaming was fine. I like talking to myself. I'll see if I can ever become good at art. Until then, I mean, I might stream again another time when I feel like it. And I don't want to stop drawing, but my arm needs to stop hurting, please. So, we'll see. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. Nobody at all. Because you keep me good company. It's better than literally nothing. The concept of someone, even if there is no one, is better than nothing, I guess. It's just the voices in my head. Alright, bye bye.